Hi guys! So, a couple of weeks ago I ordered a pop and cooking little kit, and that's those weird little powder things that you add some water to it and you can make little sets. So the one that I got is this one. It's the burger, the fries and the soda drink. I'm pretty sure I've already seen a couple of YouTubers do this one. I just chose it because it was the cheapest and the quickest to come. I just opened it and it came with this note. And the note says, "Thank you." It says, "We made a shuriken in origami wholeheartedly." And it came with this really cute little shuriken. I thought that it was really cool that an Amazon seller would do that. Okay, so I just opened it a little bit and then I decided, hey, let's do a video. I know that my face is very red. I'm supposed to be getting a new camera soon, so I'm very excited about that. And if you can hear any background noise, that's Markiplier. My friend is watching Five Nights at Freddy's, his playlist. I love it too. So yeah, the reason my face is so red is just because I've been having a couple of nightmares and it's not so good. And also I dyed my hair back to brown, but it's kind of gone greenish. Anyway, let's begin. So, the little box, and open up the little box, and inside is this little box. Okay, so I know, like I said, I'm pretty sure some YouTubers have already made this a few times. So I kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm not going into it completely blind, but I am going to try my best not to follow any instructions. So, right, you all know how terrible my editing skills are, so, right. And I don't have a second camera because hopefully I'll be able to get a new camera. When I get my new camera, I'm hopefully going to be getting someone to sponsor me to buy not Photoshop, something pro. I forgot what it's called. I used it a lot in college and I think that I'm very good at it. Okay, and then I'll be able to edit my videos and do annotations and make it look cool. Okay, so this is the outside package. On the front it's a little tray, and then on the side you have the drinks, little drink stickers and sort of instructions on how to do it. And then this is what the little box is inside. Have all the powders. I think that's maybe ketchup and soda, and some more little powders, a spoon to mix it all together, a little cup for the soda, and a knife, probably for the bread. So first things first, I'm gonna go get a knife and some sellotape. Okay, so apparently my phone has a pause button, so I can actually start to do, maybe, we'll see. So I got a pair of scissors and I got some sellotape. So the first things first is to get a cup of water. Back again soon. I know that I'm not the best looking YouTuber. I know that I can't actually be classified as a YouTuber because I only have 13 subscribers, but you know, everyone deserves an equal chance, and I'm trying to go on a diet to get rid of all my fat. We'll see how it goes. I'm only on week 2. I've lost 6.5 pounds so far, which is quite a lot for me. Right. Scissors, sellotape, got my water. So the first thing you want to do is this little cup thing on the corner. You just want to snip it off. Snip that off. And then that is your sort of measure. So if a powder says that it needs 1 cup, then you do 1, 2, 2 and more. So the only instructions I'm going to follow are the instructions on the box. Which are in Japanese. If you can read it, that's fantastic. If not, then I'm very sorry. So the first thing we're going to do is this thing here. And that's with one, I think it's the yellow powder. You need to put it in the microwave, and then I think cut it up. Oh, and then that's the fries. So that's with this corner here. Just be back in a second. Right, okay, sorry about that. I forgot that I was making dinner. And then the phone rang. Okay, so what are we up to? Right, so I need to find out which powder is the chips. And it's 2 scoops of water, so I'm assuming it's a big one. And it's 2 scoops. So this is one of the packets. I'm guessing soda, bread, maybe ketchup. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was Dan and Phil who did this. Or they did another one. And then here's another. I think maybe that might be the bread. I don't know, and I also don't know. So I need the chips one. And like not the cheese. Okay, so something I've noticed is all the packets are up here in the colours, and they all have different symbols. Like, I don't know if it's Japan or China. Really don't want to insult anyone. This isn't helping. This doesn't have any indication to what it is. I know there's going to be a lot of comments saying, you're doing it wrong, it's something else. Oh, I need to cut out all of the bits. So let's do that now quickly. Got to cut out all the compartments. Okay, so I cut out all the little compartments. We have this one, which is the chips one. This one, which is, I think, just a general mixing one. And then these, which is for the bread, the patty, and some more bread. And then, of course, the little cup. Right, so something that I've noticed. So the two that I was debating about for the chips was either the big yellow or the big orange. So I was looking at the instructions, and this one, which is the bread, this packet is, I don't know if you can see it, this packet's slightly more orange. So I'm hoping that's for the bread. If not, we're going to have bread flavoured chips and chips flavoured bread. So I'm shaking the packet. Like I said, I'm not the best YouTuber. I will not be the best YouTuber for a while. I've only got 13 subscribers, but you know, I love these people. I love you guys. I haven't been getting any likes or much likes or comments on my videos, which is fine, because honestly, I'm not doing this for likes, comments, fame. There's my shoulder. Or anything like that. I'm doing it because I honestly enjoy it. I enjoy singing, which you probably know. I enjoy singing, and I just enjoy doing this. I do it a lot, and I love it. Okay, so little scoopy water thing, and this wants 2. So I'm just dipping it into my cup of water, and pour it in. I think these, like, I don't know, it just pours really, really well. Let's see if I can do this without spilling it everywhere. Water. My phone's at a weird angle. Yes, I'm recording this on my phone. I'm the best YouTuber ever. Getting the little scoop of water and putting it in. Right. I'm going to get my little spoon. I'm not going to show you that just now. I'll show you it after. Getting my little spoon, mixing it up. Now, one thing that I did notice is if it looks like it's not coming out well, or it's too wet or too dry or anything like that, don't add any more water. And don't add water based on what you think that is a bad thing to do, because, oh wow, okay, so this is turned, because it'll just ruin it, it just won't come out well. Okay, so this is sort of turned into a doughy kind of, oh wow, so clear, doughy kind of thing, and what I need to do is tap it down with my finger to make it all smooth. So I'm just going to use a spoon a little bit. And now, oh, this feels so weird. It feels like Play-Doh and mashed potatoes had a baby. A+ description. Well done. For those of you who saw my Stanley Parable, I was playing it, and I was sort of experimenting with ways to record on my laptop. Now, I only have a laptop. I don't have one of those fancy gaming computers. The only reason for that is because my room is very, very small. I don't have space. I don't have the money for a gaming computer right now. Yeah. Okay, so pat this down. I got some on my finger. Pat it down, and then go to microwave it. I'm not entirely sure how. I'm going to do it on 10-second bursts. Back in a mo. Okay, so I microwaved it for 15 seconds, and it sort of looks cooked. It smells, oh, it smells good. It smells like bread. Oh wow, that smells actually really, really good. So now I'm just going to tip it out, or attempt to. Yep. Oh, I don't think it's cooked. I'm going to pop it in for another 5 seconds. Okay, so that was another 5 seconds. It's now been in the microwave for 20 seconds. It looks kind of good. Again, it smells pretty good. Okay, so what I need to do now is, with this little knife they gave me, just slice it up according to like the little guidelines it's got. Oh, this smells so weird. It's like, it smells good, but from past experiences I know these things don't taste great, and it's so weird. So now I have my little chips. I have my little chips. They are very, very hot. I'm just going to put them back in there. And then what you're supposed to do with the chips is, so it's got little sort of things that you can cut out here. So I'm just going to do that quickly. And then it has like a little tray that you can do and everything. So I'm just going to open this out. Cut out. So if you are thinking about getting one of these, I would highly recommend it. It's not for eating exactly. It is more just playing with, having fun. It's kind of like Play-Doh in a way, a really weird powdery like Play-Doh that you can play with, just not eat. It's like, you know, when you used to have Play-Doh as a kid and you thought that it tasted really, really good, it smelled really good, and then you wanted to taste it, and then you did, and it wasn't good. Okay. Back in my mouth. Okay, so I cut out and sellotaped the little fry packet. It's just a normal little silver, and I'm going to put my chips inside here. You know what, if this was 2-dimension, I'd give McDonald's a run for their money. Right. Definitely could have cooked those a little bit better. Next time maybe 30 seconds. So here is my French fries with my little fries inside. I'm loving this, it's really, really fun. And then while I was at it, I also cut out the drink label and put it on the cup. I'm putting that to the side for now. Right, second thing is, did the chips, okay, so it's the patty with the burger and the bread. So I'm like 100% sure that this is for the burger. I think maybe the small pink one might be for the drink. So for the burger, you need to put it in to this general mixing area. Make sure that you get it all in, and yep, that's 2 scoops of water again. So again, just getting my little scoopy thing, getting the water, scooping it in and adding that in, and then another one. I know that I'm very, very, very late coming to this. I know that a lot of YouTubers have already done it, a lot of YouTubers already done all of it, collected all of them, done all of them, but you know what, I don't care. I'm very late coming to a lot of different trends that are going on right now, but I don't mind, I don't care. There's the whole galaxy, there's the unicorn thing going on now, and there was the galaxy thing going on a couple of months ago. I'll get to that when I get there. You know, I'm not getting any money from this. Like I said, I don't care about that. I don't want to bring it for fun. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I watch a lot of YouTubers, obviously. I watch people like Christine from Simply Nailogical, Simply Facialogical, Simply Not Logical. I obviously watch Dan and Phil, Markiplier, Jack. All amazing YouTubers, by the way. I know that you've probably heard of a few of them, but maybe not. Oops, I dropped some. But not seen a lot. So this is the patty. And I need to put that in. Okay, so this also needs to get microwaved. So what you do is you take the little patty, and in the middle is a little bit textured. I'm loving these visuals. Yeah, it's always hard when you're doing like white stuff because you can't really see much of the texture. It doesn't have a lot of depth perception, especially on a phone. This is supposed to be a 5-minute video, it's turning into 15 minutes. I apologise. Skip ahead if you want to the finished project, but you know what, I'm having fun. I really enjoyed playing Standing Powerball the other day, that was really, really fun. Right, back to business. So that is the burger in there. And now I need to do the bread, which again is just taking the packet, snipping it open, pouring it all into the little tub, mixing it around and putting it in. And I will be back after I've microwaved them all. So a little quick thing, I was kind of panicking a little bit. This is very, very liquidy. It's supposed to be, this is definitely the bread, and it is very supposed to be liquidy. And that is after 2 scoops of water like I was told to do. Just a little panic, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so again, that was about 20 seconds in the microwave. The hamburger has shrinked a little bit. The bread buns have risen. That looks, oh, ow, hot. That looks really cool. I'm going to slice these up in half so that it looks a little bit better. Put it up this way. The burger and the 2 bread buns, as you can see, have risen. They're very doughy. The burger actually smells like burger. That's really cool. And the bread doesn't really smell like anything. So I'm going to tip these out. Only the burger came out. Where's my knife? Taking out the little knife, just going around the edge and tipping that out. No. Stubborn little fella. There we go. Oh wow, I did not do that well at all. I mean, it looks like bread, which is pretty cool. It does have a certain bready texture. Like I said, I didn't make it very well. It's very spongy. It smells a little like the burger. Maybe that's just like the aroma that went over. And all I'm doing now is just slicing off the tops to make it a little bit more flat. I want to have a little taste, but I'm scared. It actually tastes good. Yeah, it just tastes like bread. Nothing too bad. And there's the other one. And then again, I'm just going to do the bun in half. The burger in half. And then I'm going to make sort of like a double burger. That smells so much like meat. This is incredible. I'm going to definitely have a little taste of all this when it's done. I'm a little bit scared to now. Anyway, right, moving on. That actually tastes really good. Okay, so we did the chips, putting it in the microwave, cutting it up. That's my little chip packet here. Then we got the burger, then the bread. Right, so now I need to do the cheese. The cheese, I'm assuming... Oh no, that's the ketchup, so it's the blue one. Yeah. So another thing that I've realised on top here is it's kind of in the right order, not really. The blue one is the cheese. I'm just going to get a napkin and just sort of clean up a little bit because my spoon is covered in the bread. Don't want to contaminate things. And then the little mixing pot is covered in bread. So just going to skip all that out. It does not look good. I'm telling you that now. Do not look. It looks very, very gross. Okay. And throw that away. Right. The cheese. So the cheese calls for the little blue packet. Shake it, shake it. Snip off the top. Pour it into, I think that's the general mixing area. Yep. Oh, okay, so there's a little guideline. Hold on. So you put the little packet in here. And then with my little scoop, 1 scoop of water. My eyes look so weird just then. Mix it up with my spoon. clean spoon. Mix all that up. And then, so that looks very, it's kind of like coming together a little bit. It's still a little, it's doughy in a way, but it's still quite wet. So, it wants you to put it on the little blue tray thing. And that little blue tray thing is this. You need to cut out around it, that you can see, put the cheese in, and then cut it in half. And I'll be back in a second after I've done all that. Okay, so I cut out kind of the little blue tray, put my 2 pieces of cheese on it, and cut that in half. They're not the best looking pieces of cheese, we'll go past that. The next part I'm very excited about is, oh. So you know how you should probably read instructions before you carry on doing things? The burger, this thick burger, was supposed to be cut in 4 times because it was quite thick. And the buns was supposed to have, because there's 2 parts, it was supposed to be 2 burgers, which you can see from the front. I'm not very clever. So, moving on, we're going to do the ketchup. Now, the ketchup is this one. I'm assuming the red packet. Cut that off. So yeah, I wanted to say the cheese, it doesn't smell like cheese. It smells more like a sweet... We only have 1 slice of cheese. It's okay. It fell on a piece of paper. Back in a sec. Yeah, it fell on a piece of paper, which means I should probably clean up. Oh well. So we've got the cheese. So yeah, the cheese smells kind of like a sweet yogurt. So there's the ketchup. Just putting that in there. So there's not a lot of powder in the ketchup. It does actually smell like ketchup, that is. And even though there's not a lot of powder in it, it wants 2 scoops of water. I guess because it's quite liquidy. So there's 1. There's 2. Yeah, the second I put the water in, it's gone from a sort of pinky powder into a very red sort of ketchup. So I'm just going to mix all that around. So it's very jelly-like. Yeah, it's quite jelly-like. It's not so much a liquid, it is quite goopy. But yeah, we have our ketchup. And then the next thing is the drink. So, the drink doesn't have any scoops of water. It's just put the powder in and mix it together. So the last powder we have available is the pink one. I'm quite excited about this. I'm very sorry I don't have a close-up camera because the YouTuber that I saw that already did this set said that it actually fizzes, which I think is really cool. And I can't remember who did it. I think it might be Ann Reardon. I think it was probably Ann Reardon. If you don't know Ann Reardon, she's from How to Cook That. She did the whole sugar bowl craze. She started it. She's very, very good at it. Another thing that she did was she made one of these kits, but she made it in a birthday cake. And she made it her own so that you sort of know what's going in there, the flour and everything, and it was still microwavable. It was actually a very, very cool little thing. So I'm putting the powder in. It's slightly brown. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be cola. And then it says that it wants you to fill it up to about 1/2 centimetre. So I'm going to the sink to do this. Be back in a sec. Okay, that is insane. It smells just like Coke. Smells just like Coca-Cola. It fizzed for a really long time and then it stopped for like 30 seconds. It's still fizzing. I don't know where the microphone is. It smells like cola. I'm going to give it a little stir just in case there's any powder at the bottom. Yeah, it's kind of all dissolved. You can't... Oh, okay. Bad idea. Anyway, so now I'm going to construct the burger, cut out the tray, and then show it to you. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so one of the fun things about only being on a phone and not having a portable camera is I can't flip it around mid-video. So, this is the little set that I have. I have my double burger, double cheese, lots of ketchup burger. I've got some french fries, and of course I have the drink. Amazing camera skills, really. I'm such a professional. What have I done? Cool. So, I know that I'm not a professional, I'm very, very bad at this. I'm going to taste a little bit of everything and tell you how it tastes. So, I'm a bit scared. I'm going to start with the french fries. Take a little french fry out there. So it tastes like potatoes. It's got a, strong aftertaste. It's okay. It's very, very salty and not quite cooked potatoes, chips. And then I've got my huge burger. The ketchup is great. I've been eating the ketchup like I don't know what. I am very scared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to cut it in half. The entire tower of burgers, chips and cheese. Oh wow. Oh. Getting it all over me. Ah. Okay, and I'm going to taste the burger and the cheese only. And the reason for that being is I've already had some of the bread and that was actually pretty good. So this is the burger. That actually tastes really good. It actually tastes like burger. The texture's a bit weird. I'm actually amazed. I'm gonna have a little bit of burger and bread now. Wow. I'm actually amazed that actually tastes good. That actually tastes really, really good. Not enough to have the entire thing, but it is good. So this is a little bit of cheese. It tastes like cheese. Not so sure about the texture at all. Oh god. But it's okay. And last but not least, the Coke. Cheers. That's good. It definitely tastes like cola. Oh, okay. It tastes like cola gummy bears. You know, like that sort of a little bit too sweet. It's definitely fizzy, which is pretty cool. It still has the bubbles coming up. Yep, tastes like cola gummy bears. Where's my water bottle? Tastes like cola gummy bears. So coming down to everything, the burger was definitely the best part about this, and the bread was second best. It was good, but not like something you wanted to live off. The cheese, the texture, it tastes like cheese, but the texture is very, very off. And that's that. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Unfortunately, I only have 30 minutes to record, and I have a little countdown in the corner, counting down 48, 47. The Coke was good, tastes like gummy bears, maybe too much sugar. The ketchup was good, but it's a bit grainy after a while. The chips were just not good at all. It tasted like overcooked sweet potatoes. I have a lot of mess to clean up. Gotta throw away all these bits and pieces, but it was a fun experience and I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. Leave a like if you did, comment down below what I should do next time, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter and Tumblr, and that's it. Bye guys!